Alright, time for the next segment of my 1000 video special for BenS71287. This will be the second to last segment. And it's going to be a game of Jeopardy for the Nintendo Wii. Did Wheel of Fortune for the Wii earlier in the special, so it's only fitting that I do Jeopardy for the Wii.
Welcome to Jeopardy, everyone.
Thank you, Alex Trebek. Ultimate music, of course. So here we go. Johnny Gilbert, whenever you're ready.
This is Jeopardy! Today's contestants are Player 1, Player 2, Player 3, and now
There's our host
here
for
is
Jeopardy,
the host
Alex
of
Trebek.
Jeopardy, Alex Trebek.
Hey, Johnny, thank you. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Let's take you right now into the Jeopardy round.
And the
Here are the
categories for the first
for you.
round.
Body Basics, Inti Fresh,
90 quotation
Party,
marks.
Grammy Winners, 21st Century History, and Bible Belts.
And there's one daily double in this
Player
round.
1,
Inti Fresh.
make cue or die. Yes, Player 1, use the Wii remote or press the corresponding direction on the plus control pad. And then press the A button. You are correct. Choose again, Player 1. A thin piece of rigid material to maintain a body part in a fixed position. Okay, Player 1.
Splint.
Good.
600, please.
Player 1. Pick a short race at full speed.
What is sprint?
Player 1. Hey, you're right.
800.
Select again. 5-letter word for gleaming brightness or luster. Let's hear it, Player 1.
What is glint?
Good.
Okay, and
You again,
1,000.
Player 1. To look with the eyes partly closed.
what is squint?
It's Player 1. Correct.
Alrighty,
Player 1, back to you. Paper gifts are the traditional gifts at the party for this anniversary of a married couple.
what is first?
Yes, Player 1. Good.
Okay, party for
We return to
400.
you, Player 1. The British passed 1774's Intolerable Acts to punish Massachusetts for a party in its harbor. Player 1.
What is Boston?
Right.
Party that's 519 would be on me if I didn't get that one.
Player 1, back. It's the beverage that would be most appropriate at the wild, riotous bacchanalia we've got planned. Let's hear it, Player 1.
What is wine?
That's it.
Okay, party for 800, please.
Player 1. Oktoberfest is a 16-day party held every year in this Bavarian city. Okay, Player 1.
What is Munich?
That's correct.
Okay, party for 1,000.
Please pick again. In Mexico, a quinceañera is a girl's coming-of-age party on this birthday. Let's hear it, Player 1.
What is 15th?
You got it.
Okay,
You again,
body
Player 1.
basics 200.
This colored part of the eye shares its name with a type of flower. Player 1,
What is the iris?
right you are.
Body basics 4.
You get to pick a pink, red, or purplish. A port wine stain is a large one of these, usually on the face or neck. It's player one.
What is it, birthmark?
Yes.
Body basics for 6.
Player 1, back.
Daily double!
Ah!
It's the one
Daily
daily
double.
double for this round, and I am going to risk
Blippi.
5,400. This takes me to 12,000
All
if
right,
I'm
here's
right.
your clue. Also called leukocytes, these blood cells defend the body against infection.
There are red cells?
Even so,
No.
you are still in the here's the correct response.
They're
White
white cells. Ah! Then
Please
down to
pick
1,200.
again,
Body
player 1.
basics 8.
The dura mater is the outermost protective
well,
layer
that's all right.
that covers the spinal cord and this organ. Okay, player 1.
There's the brain.
That is correct.
Body basics for 1,000.
Player 1. But unfortunately, high cholesterol can lead to atherosclerosis, in which these blood vessels become clogged. Yes, player 1.
What are the arteries?
That's right. Way to go. We return to you, player 1. In the Sermon on the Mount, Jesus says that if someone smiteth you here, offer also the other. Okay, player 1.
What is the hand?
No.
No.
Any other takers? The correct response is on the cheek.
Oh, the cheek. Okay, Bible Belt 400.
Player 1. After striking down his brother in Genesis, this man said, "My punishment is greater than I can bear." Let's hear it, player 1.
Who is Cain?
That is correct.
Alright, there we go.
Choose again, player 1. In Numbers chapter 20, after the Israelites complained, Moses smote one of these twice, and water came out. Yes, player 1.
It was a rock.
Good for you. Player 1. In a book named for Moses' successor, this man smites the Gibeonites, the Hebronites, and the Eglonites. It's player 1.
Who is Joshua?
Yes.
Bible Belts for 1,000.
Select again. In Judges, Samson walked on 1,000 Philistines with this part of an ass. Player 1.
What is the head?
No. That's incorrect. Anyone else? Okay, player 3.
The jawbone.
Yep. Choose again. Player 3.
Grammy winners for 200.
1978. Just the Way You Are. Let's hear it, player 1.
400 Grammy winners.
We return to you, player 1966. Strangers in the Night. Yes, player 1. That's correct.
600.
Player 1. 1992. Tears in Heaven. It's player 1.
Eric Clapton.
Yes. Player 1. Back 1995. Kiss from a Rose. Player 1.
Is Bono?
That's not it. Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this? We're talking about Seal.
Seal was who it was.
Player 1. 1973. Killing Me Softly with His Song. Here's the response we were looking for. Roberta Flack.
21st
Please
century
pick
history
again,
for
player
1,000.
In 2004, 7 countries that were once Soviet allies were admitted as new members of this military alliance. It's player one.
What is NATO?
Correct.
800.
Player one. This cabinet-level department, established in 2002, includes FEMA, the Coast Guard, and Customs. Okay, player one.
What is Homeland Security?
Good. You again, player one. Benedict XVI succeeded this pope as head of the Roman Catholic Church in 2005.
Who is John Paul II?
Yes, player one. That is correct. You get to pick again, player one. This 2005 hurricane was the costliest natural disaster in U.S. history.
What is Hurricane Katrina?
Let's hear it, player one. Hey, you're right.
And last clue
And
round.
we'll wrap up the board with this clue. In 2001, she became the First Lady to win elective office, becoming a senator from New York. Player one.
Who is Hillary Clinton? So I finished the Jeopardy round with 7,000.
Player two.
Holly is second with 1,000, and Katie we did not hear from at all in that Jeopardy round, but she'll go first in Double Jeopardy.
We start the Double Jeopardy
And let's find out what our categories are for
Map
this round.
Quest.
We have Map Quest,
Quoth the Raven.
Quoth the Raven,
Notice the spelling. Science.
Science,
Assassin and
Assassin
Victim.
and Victim.
Books of the Month.
Books of the Month,
And Tea Time.
Tea Time with tea in quotation marks. So
Player
you know what
two.
that means.
You go
Two
first
daily
in
doubles
this
this
Double
round.
Jeopardy
We're
round.
starting quote
This
three,
character
four.
has gone psycho long before he says, "She might have fooled me, but she didn't fool my mother." Here's the correct response. Norman Bates.
Norman Bates was who we were looking for.
Select again.
Assassin Victim 400.
Marcus Junius Brutus et al., 44 BC. It's player one.
Who's Julius Caesar?
That's it.
Alright, Map
You get
Quest
to
for
pick
400.
again, player one. To visit Sensoji Temple in this capital, cross Komagata Bridge, turn right, and walk north on the Nakamise Dori. Player one?
Who's Tokyo?
That's correct.
Alright, Map Quest for 800, please.
Please pick again, player one. The drive from Denmark to Malmö in this country includes a 5-mile stretch across the Öresund Bridge. Yes, player one.
What is Sweden?
Good.
Map Quest for 1200.
We return to you, player one. From Paris's Royal Saint-Honoré Hotel, walk a half-mile down Rue Saint-Honoré, turn right, and walk into its glass pyramid. Let's hear it, player one.
What is the Louvre?
Yes.
That's at 9,800. Map Quest for
Player
1,600,
one,
please.
back.
Answer there, one of the 2 daily doubles.
Answer. The first of the daily double. You are in first place. Give us a wager, player one.
I am going to go with... let's see here. I have 9,800. I'll try 6,200. That'll give me That'll give me $16,000 if I'm correct.
To visit San Marino, take a winding road up Mount Titano, a short drive from Rimini in this country.
What is Italy?
Congratulations!
And I'm
you're
up to
still in first, player one.
$16,000.
Select again. From Ulaanbaatar, go straight south to Wuhai, flip a left, and go about 500 miles to reach this world capital. Okay, player one.
What is Seoul? No, that's not it. So down to
Anyone else care to try to come up with the correct
$14,000.
response?
Still have a big lead, though.
Here's what we wanted. Beijing.
Oh, Beijing was what they needed.
Player one. You
Tea
pick
time
again.
400.
It's the T in ATM. Or physicist Edward. Let's hear it, player one.
What is teller?
Yes.
Tea time for 8.
Player 1. It can mean to veer or to go sour as applied to milk. Okay, Player 1.
What is turn?
You got it.
Okay, tea time for 1200.
You again,
please.
Player 1. Another name for a billy club or a policeman's baton. Player 1.
What is truncheon?
Good for you.
Tea time 16.
Player 1. It's a sustained pull applied mechanically to correct fractured or dislocated bones. Yes,
Katie
Player
rings
2.
in for the first time in this game, and she says traction, and
That's
that's
right. Way to go.
And she was in the second place.
Choose again. Player 2.
Tea time for 2000.
In some religious beliefs, it's the process of transference of a soul into another body at death. It's Player 1.
What is transmigration?
Right you are.
Alright, so I'm at 18,400.
Please pick again, Player 1.
Science for 4.
It's the weakest of the 4 basic forces, but it's strong enough to keep the moon orbiting the Earth. Player 1.
What is gravity?
Correct.
Okay,
Player 1.
how
You
about
pick again, please.
books of the month for 400?
By James Patterson and Maxine Petro. 4th of blank. Okay, Player 1.
4th of July.
Right.
Science for
We return
800.
to you, Player 1, and I'll hand it off to Kelly.
A cubic inch of material contains 1,000,000,000,000,000 billion of these, each with protons and neutrons in its nucleus.
What are atoms?
Yes, Player 1.
Assuming that's a choice. Okay, what are atoms?
You are
That
correct.
takes me up to leave in 20,000.
You get to pick again, Player 1.
Why?
I say, go to bed early tonight.
Yeah, once I'm done this game, assassin victim for 800.
James Earl Ray, 1968.
Just ignore that.
It's Player 3.
There. Martin Luther King Jr. Yep.
Player 3. Pick again.
Assassin victim for 12.
Not the Rum Godse, 1948. Here's the correct response. Mohandas Gandhi.
Mohandas Gandhi.
Player 3, back to you for
Close
our
to Raven
next
for
selection.
800.
Kathleen Quinlan finds comfort talking to shrink Bibi Anderson in I Never Promised You a This. Let's hear it, Player 1.
What is Rose Garden?
That is correct.
Okay.
Player 1, back to you.
Books of the month for
By the
800.
New York Times, 4 days in blank. The original coverage of the John F. Kennedy assassination. Okay, Player 1.
What is November?
That's correct.
Yeah, because that was when the chief.
You again, Player 1.
Books of the month for
By
1200.
Barbara Tuchman. The Guns of Blank. Here's what we wanted. August.
August. Okay.
Select again. From Anais Nin's diaries. Henry and blank. Let's hear it. Player 2.
June.
Right.
I'll take Katie up to 3,200 and
Choose again. Player 2.
Assassin victim for 16.
Leon Czolgosz, 1901. We're talking about William McKinley.
William McKinley. Okay.
Select again.
Assassin victim for 2,000.
Yigal Amir, 1995.
Oh, this one I definitely don't know.
Here's what we were looking for. Yitzhak Rabin.
Never heard of him.
Player 2. Pick again.
Books of the month for 2,000.
By Homer Hickam, Rocket Boys, also published as Blank Sky.
What is October?
Yes, player one. Good.
23,600.
Player one.
Science,
you pick again.
1200.
Changes in the tropospheric layer of this are what give us weather. Player one.
What is atmosphere?
Right.
That's 24,800. Science for 1600.
You get to pick again. To test deep water structures, wave tanks generate waves, wind, and this water flow, from the Latin for running. Here's the response we were looking for. Current.
Current, okay. Science for 2,000, please.
You again, player one.
Okay, come on. There we are. And there's the other daily double.
Answer the second daily double. And you have the lead. Please enter your wager.
1,200 only.
Answer this. The name of this eighth element is from a Greek word meaning sharp.
What is hydrogen?
However, you keep your lead.
No, but
Here's
luckily
the
I
correct
didn't
response.
wager too much.
Oxygen.
Oxygen's what they needed. So lucky thing I decided
Please
not
pick
to
again,
risk a
player
lot.
one.
Quoth the Raven 2000.
In Quills, this author muses, "My glorious prose filtered through the minds of the insane. They might improve it." It's player two.
What does Katie say? Marquis de
Correct.
Sade. And that's correct, so that'll take her to 5,200.
We return to you, player two.
Quoth the Raven for 1,200.
As John Nash in this movie, Russell Crowe does quite a bit of talking to people who don't exist. Yes, player one.
What is Sixth Sense?
No.
No.
Anyone else?
So that drops me to 22,400. Still a big lead, though.
The correct response is A Beautiful Mind.
A Beautiful Mind. Alright, and now
And
the
we'll
final
wrap up the
clue, which
board
is for
with
$1,600.
This Johnny Depp character tells his psychiatrist, "You are a great lover like myself." Here's the response we were looking for. Don Juan DeMarco.
Juan DeMarco is who they needed.
Looks like you'll all be moving on to Final Jeopardy
Alrighty.
for this break.
So, looks like I have a runaway game here as we go to
Here
Final
comes the
Jeopardy.
Final Jeopardy
And
players.
our category for
Category
Final Jeopardy
is this.
today is
Musical history.
Musical History.
What are you going to wager?
I am going to try for $7,600.
Each direction
So
on
even
the plus control
$30,000
represents a
if I
different
am correct
response. Press a
on
direction
the
to select
this
an
Final
answer.
Jeopardy
All right, players,
answer,
this
and
is what
here it
comes
is
down to.
right
Here's the
now.
Final Jeopardy clue. It's the nursery rhyme that inspired the title of a famous musical based on a 1913 George Bernard Shaw work.
Okay. It's the nursery rhyme that inspired the title of a famous musical based on a 1913 George Bernard Shaw work. I will say, what is London Bridge?
What did you put as your response?
And player free put down, what is London Bridge?
How much do you
That
have in
is
total of
correct.
that
How much
correct
will she
response?
add to her 1,800? Everything. So she doubles her score to 3,600. Katie, what did you put
Let's hear your
down as your
response.
response? You said what is Humpty Dumpty, and I'm sorry to tell
Sorry,
you that
the
is
incorrect response
wrong.
will drop your
So that
score
means
by-
we have to subtract 400, and you dropped to 4,800. And what did I put down as my response?
Did you come up with the correct response?
I said what is London Bridge, which we know, of course, is correct.
And that correct response will add...
And I'm going to be adding 7,600, so I win BenS71287, a total of $30,000
That's our
for this game
champion,
of Jeopardy
player
on
one.
the Nintendo Wii. Well, I took a bit of a hit on that daily double in the first round, but I was able to recover from that and win Ben a nice bundle of money from this game, which is very nice. And I'll see you all for the final segment soon.